Folks, welcome back into the 7 financial blind spots. David, this is a controversial one, and people are about half and half as far as what they agree with here. And it's, should you or should you not pay your mortgage off early?
Yeah, I honestly tell people, don't pay your mortgage off early.
Yeah.
The main reason is because, especially in retirement, it's going to be one of your only write-offs. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a
that's
good
what
point.
people don't really pay attention to, you know. So, and also too, you need accessibility to capital. You know, whenever you shove all of your assets, you know, for a long time, people thought to themselves about it being the largest asset in their financial portfolio. And yeah, it feels good to have that checked off the bucket list.
Yeah.
But, you know, in today's world, we need accessibility. We need the ability to move, and we don't want to have to go ask a mortgage lender permission.
Beg them almost
Yeah,
for some money, right?
permission to get our money out of our house.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I think, they're doing things for the right reasons, but the wrong strategy. Like they want that, like you said, to check off the bucket list on the mortgage. Yet the only money they have available to pay off the mortgage is in, let's say, an IRA or a 401k. What's the big mistake when they do that, taking money out of there to pay the house off?
You know, so many people don't realize that, you know, you take the money out of the 401k, you're going to get that 1099.
Get a tax bill.
You know, you get that
next year.
tax bill,
Yep.
right? Also, if you still work for the employer, you also have to slowly repay that,
Yeah.
which is not a good thing either,
Yeah.
right? Going into debt to pay off debt doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
We've seen people cash in their 401k or cash in their IRA, so now they don't even have their retirement plan anymore just so they can pay the house off. And now they say they're ready to retire. What are they not ready to do? They're not ready to retire anymore. They already took their retirement money to pay the house off.
Yeah.
So again, it's get with a planner who understands the good, the bad, the ugly, and everyone's different on this. But well, let's say if you're at a like 3% mortgage interest rate, what's the rush to pay that off? Because mortgage rates are a lot higher than that now. The bank would love for you to pay it off so they could take that money and loan it to somebody else for a higher rate. You've got the bank over a barrel right now if you have a low interest rate.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, they're trying to talk every single person they can out of that low interest rate, and
Yeah.
it's one of those things that, you know, I tell people if you don't own a home right now, it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and do it, because if you look at it from a business perspective, right? For if your family is a business per se, right? It's not a bad trade-off, but at the same time, if you do have that low interest rate, I mean, there's really no point in trying to get out of it.
Well, another thing, if you pay your mortgage off and then you retire, and let's say then you need money in the future and you say, well, I'll just get a home equity line or I'll refinance the house. Number one, you don't have a job anymore. Number two, interest rates are a lot higher than what you paid off before. It just doesn't make sense to do that unless you're totally sure you're never going to need that money again.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
So if you're facing this dilemma right now, should you or should you not pay the house off early, meet with David. He's got some interesting concepts and strategies to make sure you do it the right way if you have to, or maybe there's other ways you can do it where you don't have to do that. So David, it makes a lot of sense. Contact him. He'd be more than happy to walk you through the whole process.